What's up, New York? Welcome to the conversation with me, Claudette Joy. Today, we're coming to you from Tafari Marketplace and Cafe in the heart of Brooklyn, located at 591 Flatbush Avenue between Midwood and Rutland. We work with people in the healing and wellness business to help heal their words and the language that they use in resolving conflicts in relationships, in bringing joy and peace and better understanding to a relationship. So we have a number of products that we use to do that. So for example, we run workshops, and the workshops are titled Joy Talks, where we work with individuals and with families to create a joint vision and a mission statement. So families are all on the same page about how to get to where they want to go. And we work to create a strategy and accountability in those type of relationships, whether it's in the home, families, as I just said, or in the workplace. I invite anyone who considers himself or herself a leader to participate in any of my workshops, especially the one that's win-win-win. That's 3 wins. Have you heard of that before? Come and talk with us about how we can get you to win-win-win. If you're a leader in the workplace, a supervisor, a manager, executive, if you're a leader in your church, if you're a leader in your synagogue, if you're a leader in any nonprofit group, let us look at how we can realign your values with your actions to pummel you to success and fulfillment, to take you to some higher heights in growing on your growing areas. Yes, as a matter of fact, it's one of the things that I do so very well. I have a team that works with me, of course, but I take the lead on this. I interview people in working to write their manuscripts about their life story. I have a book titled The Garden of Wisdom and Faith, and there are 13 African American women with whom I've worked to create their history and have a manuscript for that. So if you're interested in leaving your story, and I think it's so very important for us as a people to tell our own stories. I do it very well. I have a background in journalism, and so my interviewing skills I bring to those conversations, and I bring compassion to the table, and I'm able to pull out of you some things that you probably didn't even remember that will make your story that much more interesting because you have led an interesting life. What I do is I come in and I find out from you what it is that you'd like to do. And then I start interviewing you. I record it, I have the conversation, and I work well with people across all age groups, and it's just I love people, if you can't already tell. So I will interview your grandparents, and I will record the conversation. I will write the story. What I do after that is I take the story back to them for their review. And once they give me the okay, then I turn that into a manuscript for you to do with it whatever it is that you would like. I also know that I've had the experience in interviews where something just comes up and they say, I want to talk about this, but I don't want the world to know. And so I shut off my tape recorder and the person talks, and that's in my memory. And then once I leave the room, it's no longer in my memory, so she doesn't or he doesn't have to worry. Well, CSolutions has launched into a skincare product. One of the things that I, Claudette Joy, found out a few years ago was that a number of things that we use in our daily hygiene have so many toxins in them, and it's one of the contributing factors to some of the health issues that we face. So what we've done is we've created a line of products for oiling your skin, essential oils and carrier oils made from nuts and seeds, and it's wonderful. It's called Joy. I have 3 lines. Joy, Jamaica Joy, it's a perfume that has lavender as one of its 9 essential oils in the fragrance, and My Star, which is another that Oh, it's delicious. People love them. And then I have a third product called Paradigm. That's a body oil, and I encourage people to massage that oil into their skin, onto the long muscles, just to stimulate the circulation in the body. Nurturing the Garden of Joy is my first published book. It's a collection of 41 essays written by me, and they speak to several areas of our lives. Women and men have found reading those essays really inviting and healing and inspiring. I've gotten comments, for example, that say, "Man, I'm so glad I read this book." Or I ran into a woman on the train in New York City. About 5 million people or so travel the subway every day. And I sat beside a woman who was reading my book. She told me that she carries it with her, and whenever she feels a little down, she will take it out and read an essay. I have another woman who is a mother and a wife. She said after reading the essays, she recognized where she was contributing to the conflict she was having with her husband. She had asked him to leave the home earlier, and after reading the book, she called him and invited him to come back to the family. And, I give God thanks for that healing work through the Garden of Joy. If you're interested in contacting us, please give us a call or a text at 718-791-0651. Or you may email us at, get your pen and paper ready, csolutionsinfini at yahoo.com. That's the letter C, Solutions, Infini, INFINI, at yahoo.com. I want to say what's up to so many people. Over the last year and a half or so, I've gone through some health challenges and people have stepped up to the plate. I want to say what's up to Sister Coochie and Brother Trevor, to my cousins Maxine and Sandra, to my pastor Reginald Brantley, to Orwin Rice. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna forget somebody's name and they're gonna say you didn't say what's up to me. And all my family and friends, my cousin Clive, who was there in a pinch for me, certainly to Sister Sandra, who is allowing this interview to be made possible in her new location and uprising business. We wish her all the best with that.